Anyway, we're starting the podcast over again. Santos. How many times do I have to tell you to not say that word, or else I'm gonna have to keep running out of space on my damn computer?
Then delete them.
Okay. Nick, say something, you fiend. Scoundrel.
Did you guys start the podcast without me?
Yes.
No.
Shit.
Now we're gonna start it right now.
Yeah, whatever. Nick.
But I told it's not my fault, you know. I told you right before we started that I'll be right back. And you
Right.
didn't listen to me.
Okay, anyway, let's get into this. I want to tell you some crazy future plans I had store for Mr. Petrie. I told you guys, but I haven't. The audience doesn't know yet. This is what I want.
Yeah. The audience also doesn't know who Petrie is.
Shit. Well, I'll put a picture or whatever. I'll put him as the thumbnail.
Okay.
Anyway, what's it called? This is what we were gonna do. If you didn't know, Petrie was a special ed kid who graduated Moody High School.
Graduated from Moody High School.
Yeah.
2018.
2018, yeah. And we were gonna have a plan to have him go around and live stream his life in IRL. You know, that crazy shit. Like, you know, seeing Petrie talk to hookers and, like, you know, it'd be funny, like, you know, him try to say, hey there, pretty face, or, like, you know, some stupid one-liners. Or dig out of the trash, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to dig out of the trash. No joke.
One time he peed out of he peed into a milk carton, and he left it in the hallway.
One time, I remember I had the recording, I think, I don't know. Petrie broke a lamp.
Yeah, he found the broken lamp.
And then he ate a Twinkie out of the trash. He's disgusting,
Yeah.
but, you know, he's still Petrie. I can't blame him for what he does. He's Petrie. I wish he would still do more stuff like that. Go to the local Arby's and go hit up the trash cans. You know, I'd pay top dollar to see Petrie do that. That's what I was thinking. Having Petrie be live on, you know, YouTube, and freaking digging out the trash can at a GameStop or something. See if there's profit actually, like, you know, in those fucking videos.
I don't know. I don't even know if those videos those videos of people dig out like GameStop trash cans in the back.
Yeah, I wanted to prove if that was real or not. I don't want to do it myself. That's why I'm gonna have Petrie do it, and he gets 10% of whatever he finds. Like if there's like a, it's like, for example, Nick, shut up. For example, if there's like an Xbox with semen on it, he can keep it. I don't want it. But if there's like video games or money in there, I'm gonna take it, and he gets 10% of the cut. He's like my bloodhound.
5 cents.
Anyway, Santos, do you want to share something with us? Like,
what did you learn in class today?
There isn't even fucking school.
Yeah, don't have even to our
Speaking of Petrie, why don't we share some special ed stories? Santos? What?
Petrie?
What's it called?
No, not about Petrie, but like some special ed stories. Speaking of Petrie.
Oh. You're not.
What?
You're done. Shut up.
I'm dumb?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Asshole. Why'd you do this to me? Why?
I'm sorry, Mike.
You stupid lesbian.
Fuck you.
Santos, you don't have any special ed stories to share with us?
I think Santos is dead.
Yeah. I think the oil got into his blood system. I was pumping oil into the house.
Ever
Ever since he I was pumping oil beneath his floorboards, and and then also carbon monoxide gas. So I think Santos must have lit a stogie and exploded his house, causing a
Jesus,
chain reaction of death. What?
Yeah, a little too far.
No, I didn't go too far. I would have eaten
Yeah,
his family.
You only killed him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But hey, we'll have to replace him, though. We could replace him with Santos 2.0.
I
Me.
don't, that one's a failed experiment. Not
Shut up. I'm not a failed experiment. I came out
I'm
with
talking about you retard. I'm talking about Santos too.
Santos 2 is a great guy. Look at him. Look.
Santos 2 reminds me of those failed like clones from like Family Guy.
Like Bitch Stewie and Bitch Brian.
Yeah,
Yes, it's like Santos, but with Down syndrome.
that's why
It's
I
per-
get so
But
much.
that's why it's even better. It'll be like, whoa, you want stogies? Like that, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he would say.
You gotta eat the lettuce, Nick. It'll sort of sound like, Randy, your brother, but it's fine.
You're
But I think
stupid,
it'll be
man.
cool, Nick. Nick, Santos 2.0 is him, but better. You don't understand. He eats sandwiches like a normal human being. Santos 2.0.
Yeah, not like a fake human being. Like the real Santos.
The real Santos is a fat lesbian hiding within the shadows of the demon realm. You don't understand, Nick. The real Santos is a dangerous man. Or should I say woman? Because he's a lesbian.
Yeah, bro.
That's how Santos gets all the girls, because he's a lesbian.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What is Santos anyway?
since no one said a story about the special eds thing, I'm going to tell
Does he
you.
not have it?
I'm going to tell you a special ed story, okay? It was middle school in 8th grade. It was my, first year in, I think, or some shit.
Wait, 8th grade? Isn't 8th grade like the last year of middle school?
Oh well, I guess it's 8th grade. I don't care. Anyway, we were in the gym with the special ed class, right? Like how the special ed class comes in like 10 minutes later.
Oh yeah, I think I remember. There was
Yeah.
special ed class.
The special ed class always comes in like 10 minutes after regular, like 10 minutes, during class, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
speaking of the special ed class, it was this very particular day. It was a normal day, right? But like the
Yeah.
special ed kids went to the bleachers or something to go sit down, and one of the special ed kids, who I'm friends with, because the way he is, it's just so funny. Like, okay, I'll tell you more about him in a little bit. So the kid finds a yellow condom, and it's used, a used yellow condom in the bleachers, and he's like, "Ooh, look, a balloon!"
Ooh.
And he puts it in his mouth, and the other special ed kids are playing around with it. They're all touching it. And then, like, the coach smacks it out of his hand, and it lands on one of my friend's legs. And he's like, ah! He screams.
He screamed in terror as the comment
Yeah.
consumed him.
And it was freaking funny. We were all dying, me and my friends. And my friend that got the condom on his leg, he was very disgusted. It was so gross. Well, like, the coaches made the special ed kids, like, go wash their mouth and hands. I think they probably got AIDS or something. Technically, they touched pee-pee,
That's how you pronounce that touch.
Oh. Dude, another special ed story. There was this fucking fat, fat kid in, like, special ed. He was, like, huge. Like, I'm serious. He was huge! And, like, I think he was, like, retarded or something. Like, he was actually retarded, but not fat. I mean, like, just not normally fat. Like, he was, like, huge and retarded. And this is what you could hear from him. He was like an NPC, right? Where's my taco? I've been robbed.
It
That's all he
sounds like
said.
something. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like something you hear from like Oblivion or Skyrim.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my mind. Oblivion. He sounds like an Oblivion character. Where's my taco? Like, you know.
Theft. Someone stolen my taco.
Need some water.
No. Enoch's such an asshole. He pays me minimum wage just to sit here and talk to a bunch of people, maybe like 5 people. A whole 5 people are watching this and they're judging me for something I didn't do. Have you ever heard of "Don't judge a book by its cover"? I'm funny. How am I supposed to talk to people alone? The only time I shine is with the 2 other people. Enoch expects me to make people laugh. I can't make people laugh. Have you seen me? Have you seen my icon?
Why
Is
are
that
you so
typical thing?
self-conscious? Jesus, Nick. I leave for like 10 seconds or something, and you're already hating on yourself. You're beating yourself in front of people.
Yeah, that's my thing. Enoch, welcome back, asshole.
Anyway,
The only reason why I don't have any special ed stories to talk about, Enoch. That's
because
the
you
only
were,
reason why I was
because
saying
you
that.
were special ed. You just don't want to hide it. You're hiding
The
it.
only special ed stories I have is about Petrie, and we already said we don't want to talk about Petrie right now.
No, we didn't. We said we could.
Uh,
You could have told them a story about Petrie. Just tell them, you idiot.
I could tell him the story about the pretty face thing that you said. Like,
I already said it. It's fine. Anyway,
no, you said like you're like, oh, he could talk to strippers. That's not like the actual story, Enoch.
yeah, and I know. Fine, go ahead. Tell them the story. Your time to
the
shine.
story, it was in it was in like 4th or 5th period in like my 2nd year of high school, and it was in like a geometry class, and me
Yeah.
and Petrie were in the same class, and I with 2 other friends. You know one of them.
Yeah.
And basically, what I don't really know. It's one of those like co-ed classes. I think that's what they're called. Where like there's like 2 teachers, kind of.
Yeah.
There's like there's one main teacher, and then like another teacher comes in and takes half the like class.
Uh-huh.
Well, like I was in like the main teacher, and like all 2 of my friends, including Petrie. All 2 of my friends and Petrie were in like the second like teacher. So they always left. So it was really boring in that class because I would always like wait for him to get back because I was bored in there.
Yeah.
And like one day they come back and they're both like laughing, and like I asked them what happened, and they tell me like Petrie walked up to someone at like the desk, at like a desk. It was like a grown woman, or
Yeah.
I don't know, like a 20-year-old or 25-year-old or something.
Yeah.
And like Petrie walks up, he's like, "Hey there, pretty face." And like I think like the woman was trying to be nice, so she said hi. At least that's what I remember. I don't know. It was.
That has to
really
be the
cute.
saddest thing ever.
And like Petrie told me, and Petrie told me not to. He just got angry at me when I brought it up. So I don't know what he'll say when he hears about that.
Everybody knows. I talked to him about it. He knows already that everybody knows about it.
How did he react to that?
I don't know. He's like, I don't know. I just said it. Anyway, let's talk about.
Santos left the thing.
Yeah, Santos fucking died. That cunt, man. He fucking died. Why?
I don't know.
Santos, you dead? Oh, he's coming. I think he's coming back. Santos.
I'm ringing him.
Santos, are you alive?
I don't think so. This
Nick.
is cat.
Nick.
This is a story about the only time I have good stuff is when we're talking, because then it reminds me about stuff.
Come on, Nick. Tell them about your bootleg Transformers and tell them what it was.
Bootleg Transformers. What the hell are you talking about? I never talked about bootleg Transformers before.
Your Transformers movie that you had, Transformers in Space. Don't you remember?
You want me
The
to bring
retarded
it?
movie?
Okay,
Tell them
yeah,
about
okay.
it.
Okay, so I guess I'll say it, but like, so basically, me and Enoch watched just like, I have like like physical copy of it, but like it was like one of those really old like Japanese animes that are like only created to sell toys, and had like some of the worst like dubbing I've ever heard, because it's like old '90s shit. Like it's a story about is basically there's like a bunch of space pirates called the Red Soldiers, and I'm pretty sure it's I don't know, but to me it sounds like a metaphor for the Soviet Union. But I don't actually think it was that for that, because the Soviet Union is already disbanded by the end of that. I don't know why I'm going into history. Okay, so the story was a princess of colony Earth, I think, gets infected with a bunch of like germs.
Colony Earth?
Yeah, I don't know. Enoch, they didn't specify the name of the planet, and like she gets infected with germs. Yeah, it's really weird. And so like this one scene, they shrink down, they show off like a machine that can shrink down like things to the size of like dirt. And like I don't know why, but they shrink down the crocodile like as a test subject. Me and Enoch looked at it, but he skipped past it. He's being an asshole. And it gets really confusing because they go in and it looks like inside of the princess's body, it looks like it looks like space.
Space,
I don't
yeah.
really understand. Yeah, it looks like space. There's asteroids and stuff, and there are planets. Yeah, on one planet it had to be the dumbest stuff I've ever seen, because it was like a bunch of like people dressed up as like a bunch of like midgets, like dressed up like as villager people.
Yeah.
And they have the king, and like they had a bunch of trees filled with like
Bread.
yeah, like there was bread trees and like noodle trees, and like there was like
The
there was
bread.
like strawberry
Strawberry, yeah.
the bread trees were growing all this year. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like that. They didn't say like that. They had really high pitched voices. And at one point, like they meet these like a brother and sister, and like sister died, and like, oh yeah,
Sister dies
do you
and
remember the like the main bad guy, like
Yeah.
inside the body is like a woman, and she has like the like most like annoying like voice I've ever heard.
The most annoying laugh ever.
Yeah, like I don't like it's like I don't know how to explain it. That's how like annoying it is. I don't even want to explain it.
I think I too had like a bootleg movie or something. But I can't remember what the hell it was.
And for some reason, the main character gets dropped into a pit with like a monster inside it, and it's obviously like it reminds me of the Sarlacc pit, but instead of like it just being an open pit, it's like a bunch of caverns.
Yeah. Nick, I grew up with
What?
the Shrek DVD. I'm not gonna lie, I actually grew up with the Shrek DVD. Like,
You think you have it bad? My first PS3 game, and I'm not lying, is Shrek Forever After.
Nick, my first ever game was Eminem's Kart Racing. Can you blame me? It was a good. I still
Yeah.
think I still stand by my opinion that the game is still good. And I think they should bring it back. Eminem's Kart Racing. If you're hearing this, Eminem's, you should bring it back, and
Yeah,
you should sponsor me. Sponsor me,
Yeah.
Eminem's. I want to be sponsored. I want to bring back Eminem's Racing. Eminem's Racing
Yeah.
was a great part of my childhood.
Yeah, I'm sure Eminem's is listening to this.
Yeah, the CEO of Eminem's listens to this every night before he goes to bed.
It's not the CEO. It's the people. It's the
The people.
people.
The candy people.
Yeah, the M&M people.
Yeah, Santos died mid podcast. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
know.
what happened to him. That was weird. He
He
just
like
stopped talking.
Nick. You know what was my favorite part in the last episode? You were like, yeah, and like you like faded out of existence, and I had to call you back.
What?
If you listen to the podcast and you know that part where you guys come out of the the voice chat, you were like, yeah, and like it ends that way, and I'm like, I guess it's just me here, and I'm gonna have to call him back.
We have a great. Every time we call each other, or every time we try and start these podcasts, it's great. We have to start.
No,
We
no,
start
no,
with
no, no. Every
bombs.
time, shut up, Nick. Every time we have to start this damn podcast, I either have Nick say Muriel in the beginning, like Courage to the Cowardly Dog, and then or Santos. He says so many times racial slurs, and it annoys me because I'm not trying to be
Also,
too.
Santos isn't actually racist or anything.
I know he's not racist, but I just don't want to get copyrighted. Community
Yeah,
guideline strike shit.
By people copyrighted by people who
Who don't exist. Yeah, who copyrighted the N word. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean that.
Niagara Falls. Say Niagara Falls, Santos.
I remember like we were talking. I remember like when we were. I remember like after like the first podcast episode. The first one that was so long ago. It was only like a few days ago. How long ago it was.
Yeah.
Like afterward, like I tricked Santos into thinking that we were still doing the podcast, and he got really angry. He's like, Santos, why'd you do that? Now we have to restart the whole thing. He's like, oh my shit, are you kidding me? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Come on, you need Santos better.
Okay, just give. I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna call him back. Call him.
He
I'm
did
busy.
that.
Santos, you're back from
Busy.
heaven.
I'm busy. I'm doing important stuff. I'll do this later.
It's okay. We're gonna continue without you.
All right. Yeah. I'll join later. I'll do something.
We'll be in heaven. He'll be in heaven while we're continuing the podcast. You heard it here. Santos came down from the heavens above to tell us that he was busy.
Yeah,
Right, Nick?
sounds like someone else on the podcast.
What do you mean?
Leaving us alone.
No.
Yeah. Leave me alone. I haven't done any missions,
Nick, I had to
Okay.
do. Shut up, Nick. You don't deserve. You don't deserve my empathy. Just because you help a little bit.
You know the song, Empathy. Now I'll remember the rest of the lyrics.
Stop being. I'm not getting. You don't deserve my gratitude, Nick.
What do you mean gratitude? What are you gratifying? Why should you be happy for me?
No, I'm saying you don't deserve my gratitude for your services. You did nothing. You are
Gratitude.
nothing, Nick. You're disgusting. You're a mutant. You freak. So it's the goblin.
Yeah, this is the one
Jesus.
with your. Yeah, look at your icon.
Says the
That's
stupid
true.
James Bond villain.
That's. Yeah, at least it's better than being some. You made that face like as soon as like I joined the call.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't make it all the time, but you make faces similar to that. Either that or you're like putting your arms up in weird formations like an alien.
What are you talking about?
You're like doing this weird dance where you move your arms all over your face and then we call on video call.
I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. You're obviously lying in front of our viewers, thousands
Yeah.
of viewers.
Yeah, even though we talk like almost every like other day, like yeah, I lie.
Nick, you're pretty bad at this thing called lying. I'm not sure if you understand it.
Oh, so you're saying that you're good at it? Is that what you're saying?
Dang it, you're gonna try to win an argument? Is that what you want to do? Start an argument?
Enoch, that's what we're known for. We always start arguments that last
No,
about
you
2
start
hours.
arguments. You bring them up again, just to spite me.
Yeah, Enoch. Yeah, it's worth it because then we argue.
We're
for
breaking
about
up the
2 more extra
podcast because
hours.
Nick is too too stupid. That's why we're gonna have to break up the podcast, just like the Beatles. It's all Nick's fault.
Oh no! Stop me before I trying to save me. Stop me before I kill everything.
Okay. Anyway, let's talk about some story shit or whatever. Let's talk about
Let's talk
cringy.
about arguments. Let's talk about our arguments.
Not. Yeah. Didn't we argue over like injecting mashed potatoes into your bloodstream or something?
I remember something like that. You're like trying to teach. You're trying. Oh yeah, no. Do you remember like the ass cheeks, the hollow ass cheeks that it mentioned?
Okay, okay. For most of you guys that didn't know, I had devised a plan. Like it was like
stupid plan.
it was a biological plan to like harbor children in a safe environment, and within my within the flesh of my ass cheeks. Okay. Listen. This is the concept. Okay. You're walking. You don't have a car, but it's hot outside, and you're like a busty man, and you're able.
Wouldn't that make it hotter if you were inside someone else's stuff?
Shut up! No. Anyway, you're a man with big ass cheeks, right? And yeah, you have to take care of like kids, right? But you can't take care of them by holding them, around on the kid leashes. You know what I'm talking about? Kid leashes. Well, you don't ever seen them, but like I have little kids on leashes. Yeah, it's a thing.
So you're part of a child trafficking thing?
No. But anyway, listen. This was the idea. Okay, being able to stretch out your ass cheeks into like a bubble form, right, and store the children within there, with access to breathing holes, and what's it called, and room to go, like a hole to put their wieners out and pee.
That's the dumbest shit. You made it even stupider than last time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Like, what if they have to take a piss or a dump, right? Well, there's gonna be like a small hole that they can do in there. Yes, I am. Plus, I'll still be able to feed them. I can just, put my hand through and just, take out some, like, buy some bags of Cheetos or something and put it in my ass.
Where would the hole be?
I told you, on, like, the side of my cheeks.
Yeah, but your cheeks are big enough to hold a fully grown child.
That's why it's gonna be full of air. It's gonna be pumped full of air, oxygen.
You won't be. Yeah, it will be like a ball. You won't be able to reach to the hole.
It'll be like a bounce house, Nick. Like, you know how a bounce house stays open, right?
Yeah,
but instead, it'll safely harbor children. You don't understand.
I couldn't believe I was having an argument about this back then. I can't believe I'm still having an argument about it now. I can't believe you still.
You don't understand. I can't get in trouble with this. It's not.
Yes, you can.
It's not illegal. It's possible.
Yeah, it's not illegal because no one's done it before.
Well, I'm gonna be the one to do it. You can't stop me, Nick.
Like Enoch, it's like if someone made it illegal to it's like someone made it illegal to shoot someone with it's like making
whatever. If it's illegal to shoot someone, I'm not shooting someone. I'm not hurting anybody. You see, my children are gonna be safe within my bubble ass, Nick. You don't understand.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me. I'm gonna debunk every of your arguments.
How are you going to sit?
Well, I'll take the children out, tell them to sit down, and I'll sit on my ass cheeks and read them a story. You see?
No.
Not that problem. It'll be inflatable, so I can sit on there. Yes, I can.
Enoch, if it was inflatable, you wouldn't have, like, meat on your cheeks. So
yeah, I'm not gonna have meat on my cheeks. Yeah, I know.
You would be sitting on your bone, Enoch.
No, I wouldn't.
Like your bone.
No.
Yes, it would.
No, that doesn't make any sense. That's not how it works, Nick.
Enoch, if
I know biology, Nick. Nick, I took
Obviously,
biology
you
pre-AP.
can't
I
expand.
learned a lot of stuff more than you. The psychology
so
and
what?
the biological factors behind this are possible.
Yeah, Enoch.
It's
Yeah,
possible,
Enoch,
Nick.
kangaroos.
Nick, no, it's not kangaroos. That's just stupid. Kangaroos are an abomination, unlike my project.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like your project, as soon as you pitch it to someone, they would like tell you're crazy.
No, they wouldn't, Nick.
Yes, they would.
Nick, it wouldn't. Look, Nick. You know how women get boob jobs to get, their ass or
a
tits?
woman get boob job, dude?
Wow.
Yes.
Well, it'll be the same thing, but my ass cheeks, right? But instead, I'll make like valves with air pressure going in and out. Like they'll actually be able to, get in there, and like, there'll be like places like a thing to let them in and out. I told you, it's perfect.
Okay, how are you going to walk?
I'm gonna walk normally.
No, you won't.
I drew a picture of it. I showed you the picture.
Enoch, your picture looks like something like a retarded person would draw.
No.
Children can draw better than that. In fact, it looked like a child drew it.
Nick, you're not getting the big idea about this. You're not understanding.
I do understand, and it's stupid. How if you have a fully grown child inside your ass and it's inflated, how would you be able to balance yourself? You wouldn't.
I would be able to balance myself.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I would. I would. You don't understand.
Yes, I do understand.
Nick, they'll both be the same size, the cheeks, okay? And plus, the weight would distribute itself.
You'd be too back heavy. Then you would fall backwards.
No, I wouldn't, Nick.
You need something on the other side that's equal. On the other side of yourself, in the front, to make the counterweight. The shift in weight, Enoch.
Nick, you think I'm stupid, don't you?
Yes.
You think I don't know how things work. I know how it works, Nick. I know what to do.
No.
No, I do. Yes, I do.
Coming from the guy that said that you would, if you became president, you would nuke half the world.
Hey, that wasn't a promise. That was a guarantee. You idiot. Anyway, listen.
Come on, change my mind.
Okay.
Give me a good reason.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm just drawing the current diagram. I'm drawing the diagram to show them, to show the people what they're missing out on my idea. You may think it's a horrible idea, but I think it's the best idea and no one's accomplished it. Okay?
Yeah, I wonder why.
'Cause Nick's dumb, that's why.
Yeah, why haven't you done it yet?
'Cause I don't have the money to do it, to accomplish my goals yet. 'Cause I haven't worked.
Yeah. Enoch, if this is one of your many ideas, I'm pretty sure you'll be famous by the end of the century. Like, you'll be up there. It'll be up there with all the greats. The invention of electricity. Or not the invention, but the discovery of electricity. The invention of the light bulb. The steam-powered engine. Starting engine.
I'll be the guy who reinvented the ass, Nick. Yes, the inflatable ass cheeks.
So you're gonna be like this. You're gonna you say you're gonna reinvent them? This doesn't make any sense. They weren't invented. They were evolved into having ass cheeks. It's not like someone traded ass cheeks for everyone. I'll be right back.
Oh, come on, Nick. You're gonna leave the argument right when I'm winning? Wow, you heard it here. I won. Obviously, Nick lost. He couldn't take the pressure of me winning in like a fully fledged argument about my product. Nick doesn't understand the true purpose behind this. Look, I'm gonna have a diagram within the video to show you. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you. Okay, here we go. This is the inflatable ass cheeks. Okay. Look, here's the child being harbored within the ass cheeks. Here's the valve releasing the air and letting them, let air go in and out.
Oh,
Right?
you're still drawing the diagram?
Anyway, yes,
Look at that. Look how stupid that looks.
it doesn't look stupid. Look, the weight could be distributed by two childs in each thing, in each cheek. Look how
Enoch,
normally and happy he is. You don't understand, Nick. He is happy knowing that he's dragging children with his own
Enoch,
cheeks.
Enoch, if you had two childs holding you back on one side, it's not like there's one on both sides, one on the back, one on the front. It's two on both on one side. It would make it so that it would be hard to walk. It would make it so that it would be hard to you won't be able to go through doors.
Nick, you're not getting this. I'll also include more things. There will
what?
also, in between the ass cheeks, will be like a thing like this.
A wheel? Are you gonna put a wheel
Yeah.
between both of them?
A little wheel.
But then how are you gonna get through doors? That doesn't explain everything.
It won't be that big, Nick. It'll be enough to harbor some
It's only
toddlers.
enough to hold a child inside.
Like a baby, you can hold a baby in there,
Like that would be too bad. That would be too horrible. Cause then
No, it wouldn't, Nick. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be
So-
that
so
horrible.
Like what you're basically describing is like when you catch an animal, you put holes in like a box so it can breathe. That's what you're describing right now.
No, that's not what I'm saying entirely.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's not the exact same thing. It's just in your ass cheeks.
Yes, but Nick, it's
Making-
just like it's an inflatable body part. It's not gonna anything bad happen.
How
to
can it be inflatable if there's a giant hole in it?
Nick, it's not a hole.
Then how are you gonna put food inside of it?
Nick, there's gonna be a thing where I can let them out, right?
How are you gonna reach it?
Like that. Look at diagrams. You don't understand.
Send it to me.
Look, you can see it right now. I'm gonna have to send you the picture in a little bit, but you're going to understand. You'll see what I'm talking about.
If it's anything like the first picture, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Nick, you don't understand. It's better than the last picture. It's great. Trust me, this is gonna be like a wheel. I'm surprised you actually found out because you can't see my screen.
Yeah,
and the audience can.
Because I know you, because of your tiny pea brain. I know.
What do you mean, my tiny pea brain? I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, sure. That's why you think this is a good idea. Obviously.
No, I don't think it's just not a good idea. I don't think it's just a good idea. I think it's a great idea, and it would help many families.
No, it wouldn't. Everyone's doing good so far. Why
No,
do you
Nick,
it?
you're stupid. Listen. Okay, I would also add carbon fiber padding to the cheeks underneath. So, what's it called? So they'll, be able to be bulletproof. So you'll be able to save your children just in case. If like a robber comes and tries to shoot you in the butt, and your children are in there.
It then?
What?
How would you deflate it then?
I
If it's
told
from
you.
powder?
Nick, the only way to deflate them is like a tube. There's a tube there, right? Like a vacuum sealed tube. You know how
what if someone forgets that child's in there and they vacuum seal it?
Nick, no. It'll still have air, oxygen. You can just, give them like.
So they get crushed in your ass.
No, Nick, you don't understand. It's a perfect foolproof plan. You're just adding more problems that are not gonna
I'm
happen.
not adding problems. I'm pointing out problems that would come with the idea. Like it's not like it's like like you're acting like this is like real. It's like a boardroom and there's some guys like this is my product, and like people keep pointing out problems with the product, and he's like, oh, well, if you guys would stop talking about the problems, then it wouldn't have any. That's what you're saying right now, and
No.
it's dumb.
You're dumb, Nick.
Enoch, I might be dumb, but at least I don't think this is a good idea. Well, come on,
Hold on, I'm patenting it.
defend yourself. You have all the time in the. You have almost all the time in the world. Explain to me what can make this thing good.
What are you talking about again? Sorry, I was busy patenting it. What?
Matthew, it's not like I'm talking about the thing that you're drawing right now.
Yeah, I know. It's perfect, Nick. Trust me. It's perfect. It's foolproof. There's nothing that can stop it. I just told you. I debunked all of your things. Right in front of your face.
Yeah, sure. So what?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna send it to you right now.
What if like rapists and like kidnappers use it for themselves?
That's just like kidnappers and racists using that as like, like using cars. You stupid or something?
Yeah, you know, because they've always been using stuff that people invented.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. So?
You're like, if this is a foolproof plan, if it was a foolproof idea, then nothing would be bad about it, Enoch. And you just agreed to it having a really, really bad idea, really bad thing about it, Enoch.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
disagreed with me.
No. I did
You
not agree
disagreed
with you.
me that people have been doing it for years.
Yeah, but that has nothing
You
to
didn't-
do with
you
my
didn't
product.
dis- you didn't dis-
That has
you didn't
nothing to do with my
disagree
product.
your product. Yeah, then why did you go off topic?
Here you go. Here you go. Since you're so, high and mighty, this is what it looks like, Nick. This is my product. I told you.
Why does he look like the guy? Why does he look like the kid from Ed and Eddie?
What are you talking about? What do you mean he
Is
looks
this
like the kid from Ed and
Is this
Eddie?
like your fetish or something?
No, it's not my fetish, Nick. I told you. It's my product. Expandable ass.
Enoch, then where does the poop go?
What, you eat the poop. You poop normally, you idiot.
Enoch, there's no normal with that ass.
Nick, it's a normal ass, but you can deflate it and
his
inflate
arm-
it. And
he
it
looks-
comes with a wheel that can pop in and out in
Enoch,
its own compartment.
your model looks like a sex doll.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. It's a bunch of ovals in a circle.
No, it's not, Nick. You're being rude to my artiste.
Yeah, your
my-
artiste is retarded.
Nick, you can't draw. I can. Trust
It's
me.
artistic.
Nick,
Come on, Enoch.
no, I'm not gonna admit anything to you. You're the one who's wrong here. You don't see the value within my product. You don't understand
I think
true.
No one sees the value in your
Yes,
product,
people see the
Enoch.
value. Ask anyone in the comment section. Prove us wrong.
If you think that Enoch is if you think this is a good idea, comment.
I guarantee you that people are gonna say that it's a good idea and that you should listen to me.
As a joke.
No, not as a joke. Yes, sure, whatever. You're just trying to get me pity points on purpose, you asshole. Nick, stop being rude. Just stop. I know you're wrong, but you don't have to be like that. Rude and stupid. I'm telling you, my idea is gonna be the way of the future. You're not gonna be there, cause you're gonna be dead.
Enoch,
Cause
so
you
your way of
didn't
Enoch,
wear the Kevlar ass cheeks. That could have saved your life. No.
No, Enoch, it
chose
doesn't
not
work
to.
like that. Where's the hatch?
What are you talking about? What hatch?
You told me there was gonna be a hatch.
Yes,
taken
there's a
down.
hatch. You see
Where
that
is it?
thing? You see that weird
What
8 thing? The thing that looks like an 8 to you? Well,
8?
Yeah, you know that thing, that little thing next to the little boy?
That looks like a flap. That's like a zipper thing.
Yes, it's like a zipper. You can open it and close it.
That would hurt you.
No, it wouldn't. It's not.
Yes, it would.
It's not made of flesh and blood. I'm telling you. It's synthetic ash, but it can be deflated
What
and
if it
inflated.
pops?
Nick, you can get it replaced like a tire. Jeez, Nick, you're not
But
thinking.
Enoch, if it can pop, then what's the point of having it? That's like if you put.
Oh,
someone
well,
inside
you
a
get
balloon.
tires if they pop. For me to continue traveling, of course. Nick,
Oh yeah, but
you
that thing
just
is
failed.
But no, Enoch, I didn't fail because that thing has to be the worst way to travel. With
No,
the wheel,
it's not.
what if the
No,
wheel rusts?
no. Travel by ass is not. It's not a horrible way to travel.
But you're not traveling by ass. You're still traveling by legs, you retard.
Yeah, you could ride a bicycle and carry them by ass still. Trust me.
But Enoch, then you would, but then you need two children, and that's more work.
No, it's not.
It's more weight to your
No,
ass.
it's not. Yeah, my ass will be carrying it, but not me. I'll still be walking. You don't
It,
understand.
it would hurt your back.
No, it wouldn't, Nick. I would
Yes,
have.
it would.
Nick, trust
Well,
me.
no,
Trust-
Nick, it wouldn't hurt me.
Trust me.
I have robotic enhancements.
Nick, trust me. It's not gonna hurt you. Trust me. Nick, everything. I just disproven everything in front of you. All the
No,
facts
you
are right
haven't.
here.
You didn't disprove everything.
Listen, Nick. You. I don't know what you have against me, but it's not right. You need to go
I
see
don't
a psychiatrist.
have a
See,
thing
you
against
you
Enoch.
you have a thing against other people's creativity and like expedites you. You don't let me expedite, Nick. You hate it when I become more creative than you, more funnier. That's why I'm the original host of the podcast, and you're not.
So this is supposed to be funny. I thought this was supposed to be for safety, for children.
No, it's not for safety. It's for marketing reasons. I'm making it to sell to the public, Nick.
But then why would you make it one of the main reasons to get it to protect your children if it's not for protecting your children? If it's for
It is.
marketing
You
reasons?
can protect your children without it. With it.
But then why did you say? But why did you say it wasn't about? It was about marketing.
I said for me, it's for marketing. But for you,
Yeah,
it could be
but-
whatever you want. I don't care. It's expandable ass, Nick. You don't understand. It's gonna be a thing of the future. Now,
Whenever
say
you keep saying thing of the future,
Nick,
you keep saying thing
Nick,
of the future,
shut up,
but
shut up.
whenever
shut up, Nick. Anyway, let's say you meet a local girl with an expandable ass. Would you not want to do it?
no,
Now, repeat after me. Yes, I would. And now say it, Nick.
fuck you.
Now tell me in the comments below if you would not bang a person like this with an expandable ass and say that Nick is wrong, because clearly he is.
Enoch, what happens if like how are you going to hold them apart?
Oh my God, are you dumb? Separate
Enoch,
ass cheeks, what part do you not understand? You have two cheeks.
Enoch, if you
What-
have
what?
both ass
What,
cheeks
Nick?
expanded, if you have both ass cheeks expanded, how are they going to get in?
What do you mean? How are they gonna get in?
How are they going to get into your ass?
Dude, are you stupid? Nick,
Enoch, you say that's like a
they're not gonna go
stupid
in.
question.
They're not gonna go inside my rectum or anything. No, they're
Enoch.
just ass cheeks, Nick. They're ass cheeks. Don't you
But
understand?
like you're saying, you're
Like-
making it sound like you're going to have it expanded all day. Yeah, they only expand if you're one of your main points is you only expand it to carry like children. Then
It's
what's
not
then why don't
just-
you ask that question
it's not
about
just
having
for
sex with
children.
somebody?
It has multiple purposes. You do not understand that, Nick. It's multi-purpose.
No, I understood the children. You didn't make the point that I can do other things than hold children.
I just told you it has Kevlar shielding. Do you not understand that it can protect
No, you said
yourself?
You had Kevlar. You said you had Kevlar shielding, and then you said to protect your children with it.
Yeah, you can protect your children with it. It's an example. You could also protect yourself with it. You know, to
Enoch,
make sure
but
you don't
don't
get
be-
shot.
Enoch,
It would block
Enoch.
most of the stuff, Nick. You're
Enoch,
not,
if you-
Nick.
if
You're
you
not
had
seeing, Nick. You're seeing things
Enoch,
one
no,
way
no, if you
instead
had
of
that
seeing it
thing-
all, Nick. You're not seeing the bigger picture here.
I am
You're
seeing
only
the bigger
watching
picture.
the dick. You're only looking at the dick of Mozart da Vinci, Nick. You're not looking at the Mona Lisa. You're looking.
Enoch,
You're just staring at Mona Lisa's titties, Nick. That's all you are doing. You're not staring
really,
at the bigger
that's-
picture.
You're staring at the ass.
You know damn well that Mona Lisa has no ass, Nick.
Exactly, Enoch.
Because
Why
it's
are
a
you making this
portrait.
about it? Enoch. Shut up.
Imagine, Imagine the 18th
Enoch,
century.
if someone were to shoot at you, they would aim for the head, the chest. You can't turn around and protect your back or the back of your head.
You would have protection, Nick. You do have technically protection.
How much would the cost to get the shielding?
Kevlar shielding?
Yeah.
It'll be like the same price as replacing the amount of getting Kevlar shielding on your car.
No, not. But if you put Kevlar shielding on your car, at least it protects your car too and yourself.
Yeah, it would. The cheats.
Yeah, but it's
Kevlar
not.
shielding
That's not how it works.
Yes, Nick.
If you
Nick,
have Kevlar
Nick, listen.
shielding on your car, it protects you and everyone else in it because everyone's inside the car. It doesn't protect you. It protects the things inside your ass.
Listen, Nick. This is going nowhere. You're just say you're wrong because you are.
I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are.
This is going to, you know me. This will go on for the rest of eternity.
I don't want this to continue, you guys. It's Nick,
The last time we had an argument about this, I enforced you into submission.
Nick.
And you gave up.
No, Nick, listen. It's my time to shine and the ass to reign. The expandable ass will be located everywhere. Everybody will have them in the future. You don't understand, Nick. Even you'll have one, Nick. You don't understand the bigger picture. You're only looking at the negative thoughts, Nick. You're not listening to the bright side. It's the bright side. Why do you have to be so depressing, Nick? Why? Be happy!
No, Enoch, if you always look on the bright side, then you'll never look on the dark side, so you'll never see the problems with everything.
Nick, listen.
No, this car is good. This
Okay.
car is really innovative, but it also doesn't have any brakes. But stop looking at only look at the bright side. If you crash and get extremely hurt, that's okay. Even though we didn't warn you about it.
Fuck you.
If our cars are prone to exploding, don't just look at the bright side. It's a car. You can drive it for about 10 minutes before it combusts. That's the worst business model I've ever heard of. Just look at the bright side. If everyone looks at the bright side all the time, then no one's going to bother. Then no one's going to realize the flaws about it. That's why safety wasn't really a big thing back then, Enoch, because it was new. All these cars new, and it took them a few years to create brakes.
You see,
and seatbelts.
You see, Nick is trying to brainwash you viewers, as to be a non-believer of the ass. Now,
oh no,
Nick,
this isn't about me, Enoch. This isn't about you. This isn't about me or you. This is about your product. Stop trying to demonize our audience.
Nick, you're trying to corrupt the audience, obviously, with your non-beliefs of ass.
Every time this goes on, Enoch's like, oh, it's Nick. Nick's the one. Nick's the bad guy.
Yes,
I
you
don't
are.
give a shit.
You're trying to spread false rumors and allegations of my product. You're going to fictional court. Here we are, Nick. It's fictional court. Court is in session.
Okay. The defense, me.
And
What are you?
I'll be.
What am I being accused of?
Nick, you'll be the plant. Oh wait, is it the plaintiff? Yeah. No, I'll be the plaintiff.
Oh, he doesn't even know how fictional.
Shut up, Nick! I don't watch Ace Attorneys. I don't watch Ace Attorney gameplay, okay, Nick? So I don't care.
Why?
Anyway, I'll be Nick's lawyer and agent, and Nick will defend himself, and I'll be the judge, and I'll be the people. Now.
Of course. No, it's fine. He's just the judge.
Just do it! Just do it! Just do it!
He's
Nick,
my lawyer.
Nick, just roll with it. Be quiet.
Okay, even though this is clearly biased, let's go on.
It's not biased.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Court is now in session.
If you're the judge,
silence.
the jury.
Silence, Nick.
Okay.
Now let's hear Nick, the defendant, what he has to say.
This is the dumbest shit I ever heard of.
Nick, you're being charged for allegations towards Enoch's product, expandable ass cheeks. You clearly think that it could cause mass havoc upon the people just by not
I
looking.
didn't say I didn't. No, I didn't say mass havoc. I just said it was a really bad idea.
You think
I didn't
it's
say
a
anything
bad
about
idea.
creating mass havoc.
Care to explain us why?
Well, first of all, if you have two ass cheeks behind you,
Overruled! Overruled! You cannot say anything further! Your time is up! It's Enoch's time! Anyway, Nick, listen,
Yes.
you were wrong. Judge,
Well,
Nick is
I'm
obvious.
glad the
Judge.
judge and my lawyer.
Overruled,
are saying
Nick!
this.
Shut up! Be quiet! It's not your turn to speak! Anyway, Judge, what's it called? As an Enoch, you understand what I mean by that Nick's overly being attached to the little things. Obviously, yes, I can take criticism over my product, and I can debunk them right in front of Nick. As you saw, as I have footage of debunking all of Nick's flaws, and telling him more ways that I can fix it and how it can be used in more than one way. And Nick still thinks that the product is faulty, and he keeps harassing me over and over again about it, even though I just debunked him. So what do you have to say for yourself, Nick? Nick? Go ahead, say it. Of course, Nick left the call.
Yes.
How dare you leave the courtroom? You're gonna get a court-martial, Nick.
Wow. Give me a fair trial, dipshit.
What do you mean, fair trial? It was a fair trial.
No, it wasn't. Every time I tried to make a point, you kept interrupting me. Oh, order in the court. Oh, I have to matter here. That means I have to That means I have to be an asshole.
No, Nick, it's not asshole. You were speaking during my turn.
No, I wasn't, because no one said it was my turn. Because no one said it was your turn.
You did not listen to the judge, obviously, when he said,
Yeah.
Enoch, do you have
okay.
anything to say to it? Yeah, Nick,
No.
you were obviously not listening, and I guess I
Maybe
won
it's 'cause
I
I was
won the
making
court
my point.
case. Nick, I won the court case. You have to bring me $35,000 by tomorrow.
What are you gonna do? Spend it on your ass cheeks?
Yes! I'm gonna make my project a real thing. Now bring me those $35,000, Nick.
No.
Then I'm gonna take it out of your taxpayer money.
Yep, you heard right here. Enoch's gonna be taking your ass. Enoch's gonna be taking your taxpayer money and put it into expandable ass cheeks.
Yes.
You know how you could be going to schools to help children, to
Nick,
charity for
Nick,
schools.
No one's gonna
The
go to
school being
school. You know that true geniuses don't go to school, Nick. Like you.
So
So-called
you just
geniuses.
wait, did you just call me a genius then?
No, I'm just joking. But that's funny though. Anyway, Nick.
No, you just
no,
called me a
Nick.
genius. I'm
Nick,
okay with that.
Nick, your false ego is getting to your head. Anyway, I'm getting lightheaded with arguing you all day, Nick. It's been nice knowing you guys. Maybe Nick will be dead by the next episode. Who knows? Either one of us will make it out alive.
This was the dumbest argument.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, Nick. Nick, in the future, I'm gonna come back with this, and I'm gonna actually have actual whole thesis and stuff.
Let you do that.
Yes,
No
they are.
one's gonna like this.
No, they are.
The only people that are gonna like this are gonna like it because of its concept, not because of its practical use.
No, they're gonna like it for everything it is. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Nick.